Hey y'all, I'm wearing my green. I can't really speak with an Irish brogue. Half my family's Irish, but I just embarrass them. But St. Patrick's Day is coming, so guess what we're gonna do today? We're gonna go out to the Big Green Egg and we're gonna make us some corned beef and cabbage. So let's get to it. Okay, today we're doing a 4-pound Wagyu beef, corned beef. All right, so we'll set it right there. I've got it fat side down for right now because that's the side we're going to season first. And all I'm doing now is patting it dry. I'm not rinsing the brine off or any of that. I'm just going to pat it dry. Then we'll season it with some garlic salt and some black pepper. Need a whole lot of salt because this is going to have some salt anyway. Some black pepper. Let's get this end. A little bit of garlic salt on the end. All right, we're going to turn it over. Now we're going to do it again. All right, so now we've got it all seasoned up. We're bringing the grill up to 250 degrees. Once we get it 250 degrees, we're going to set this over our cast iron Dutch oven, and we're going to put some smoke in it for about 45 minutes, and then we're going to put it down in the Dutch oven and cook it for about an hour before we start adding vegetables. All right, so let's do that. Okay, our vegetables, I got a small head of cabbage, 1 large sweet onion, a pack of petite carrots, and a pack of petite red gourmet potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the potatoes in half. The carrots I'm going to leave whole. I'm going to quarter the cabbage and I'm going to peel the onion and cut it in half. So let's get to it. All right, I have peeled the loose leaves off of the cabbage. Now I'm going to quarter it. Now I'm going to take some toothpicks. Let's shove a couple of them in there just to help hold it together while it's cooking. We've already got that leaf trying to come off. The toothpicks won't get in the way, and it will help everything hold together. So let's take our cabbage, get it ready to go. Okay, now we washed our potatoes. That's just a 1-pound bag of potatoes. So I'm gonna cut them up and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I got my potatoes cut. So now all our prep work is done. So all I'm waiting for now is the grill to get up to 250 degrees to put some smoke on that corned beef. We've got the egg at 250 degrees. So I'm gonna set the corned beef on the grate right on top of the Dutch oven, fat side down, and we're going to let that smoke for about 45 minutes. Then we'll look at it, then we're going to start making some corned beef and cabbage. Okay, we've been rolling at 250 degrees for 45 minutes, so we've got some pretty good smoke on this. So now, and the fat's been rendering down into the Dutch oven. So I've got it down in the Dutch oven. Now I'm gonna take, could not get Killian's Irish Red, so we're gonna put some Sam Adams Red Zone in. Just gonna put 2 12-ounce bottles. I'm not pouring it over the corned beef, I'm just pouring it beside it. And now we're bringing the grill temperature up to 325 degrees. All right, now we're going to take our 2 onion halves and we're going to drop them in. Now also, in case you were wondering about our seasoning packet, we're going to put it in now. And don't worry about the beer. This is not going to taste like beer. And for those of you that might not want to mess with it, the alcohol is going to evaporate, but they do make no alcohol beer you could do this with. Okay, so we put the flavor packet in. Now I'm going to jack the temperature up to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to let it roll for about an hour. Then we're going to add the rest of our vegetables. Okay, we've been rolling for 2 hours now. Total. So let's go ahead and add our potatoes and our carrots. All right, let me show you what we got. All right, that's before we put in our cabbage. Okay, let's add our cabbage quarters. Push those down in there. Face my toothpicks in so that they don't keep me from getting the lid back on. All right. Push that down like that. Let's cover them back up. I'm not really worried about internal temperature of the meat on this. I'm just concerned about, I want everything to be fork tender. All right, so we're gonna let this roll for an hour and a half, and then we're gonna check it. Okay, we're at 3.5 hours. See how we're doing. Let's see. Potatoes, not quite done. Need to go a little bit more on the corned beef. All right, I think we're going to let it go for about another 30-45 minutes because the potatoes aren't quite done yet and we need to go a little bit more on the corned beef. So we'll let it go for about another half hour, 45 minutes. All right, so we're now officially 4.5 hours in. And yet, look at that. Everything is falling apart, which is exactly how we want it. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this and we're gonna have a taste. Okay, so this is our corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. I'll do this. That corned beef is good. Get a piece of a potato. Man, that is good. Okay, so that's my corned beef and cabbage and potatoes and carrots and a little bit of onion. It's really, really good. I'm gonna put the recipe down in the description. I'm also gonna put a link to ThermoPro for all your temperature needs for your house and for grilling. Coupon code ThermoPro-team, it'll be down there as well. Happy St. Paddy's Day, as my rest of my family says. But till I see y'all at the grill again, y'all keep on grilling.